This is the nifty Height Rider HR21. This is a bi-fuel articulated boom. Those who intend to use any machine with characteristics of weight, height, width, length or complexity which differ significantly to the training they have received should ensure that they receive a familiarisation to cover the differences. It is the employer's responsibility to ensure that all operators using equipment are adequately trained and familiarised to comply with current health and safety legislation. Machine-specific familiarisation should follow on from basic training and cover the manufacturer's instructions and warnings, features of the specific model, control functions, safety devices and emergency lowering procedures. All of the above are to be found in the operator's manual supplied with the machine. Maximum working height 21.2 metres, 69 foot 7 inches. The maximum height of the platform 19.2 metres, 63 feet. The maximum outreach of the machine 13.2 metres, 43 foot 4 inches. The maximum height when stowed is 2.15 metres or 7 foot. The maximum width of the machine is 2.25 metres or 7 foot 5 inches. And the maximum length of the machine when it is in its stowed position is 5 metres, 16 foot 5 inches. Maximum capacity in the platform is 2 persons or 225 kilograms. The gradability of the machine is 45%. The minimum vehicle weight of the machine 6,100 kilograms. In order to fully appreciate all aspects of the machine's operation, it should be ensured that each operator has read and fully understood the relevant operator's manual covering the machine's use. Before using the machine, thoroughly inspect the machine for damage and deformation to all major components. If you do find a fault, isolate, tag and report the machine. Do not attempt any repairs to the machine. Likewise, check the control systems for any hydraulic leaks, any damaged hoses, cable faults or loose covers to electrical components. At no time should damaged or faulty equipment be used. Always ensure that any warning labels, instructions, decals, placards, control markings and safety operators manuals are intact and clearly legible. Ensure that any pins, retainers are in good condition and fully secure. Check the condition of wheels, wheel nuts. The machine is supplied with a solid non-marking tyre. Check the condition of welds to ensure that there is no damage or cracks on welds. Before carrying out any work on batteries, ensure that you are wearing the correct personal protective equipment in accordance with any risk assessment and safe system of work. If you find a fault on the machine, isolate, tag and report the machine. Hydraulic ramping. Your machine may have hydraulic ramping built into it by design. This means that the machine may not stop immediately when a controller is released. Red emergency stop. Diesel glow plugs start selector. Cage overload indicator. Base platform selector. Green power button. Platform leveling. Up to tilt platform forwards, down to tilt platform backwards. Please note that platform leveling is only active when the booms are down. 2. Operates the fly boom. Up is to elevate the fly boom, down is to lower the fly boom. 3. Operates the telescoping. Up to telescope out, down to telescope in. 4. Operates the link booms or secondary boom. Up to elevate the link boom or secondary boom. Down to lower the link boom or secondary boom. 5. Operates the upper boom. Up to elevate the upper boom. Down to lower the upper boom. 6. Operates the swing or rotate of the turret. Up to rotate right, down to rotate left. Drive joystick, steering joystick. On, off and diesel start. Drive speed selector. Diesel glow plugs. Green power button. Horn. Red emergency stop. Cage overload indicator. 1. Operates platform rotation, to rotate left, to rotate right. 2. Operates the fly boom, up to raise, down to lower. 3. Operates the telescope in, up to telescope in, down to telescope out. 4. Operates the link booms or secondary boom, up to elevate, down to lower. 5. Operates the upper boom, up to elevate, down to lower. 6. Operates the swing or turret rotate, down to rotate left, up to rotate right. Fitted to the superstructure underneath the base control cover. This is a solid state sensor which monitors the inclination of the machine. It directly controls the brake release valve when the platform is in use, for example when the booms are raised. If the inclination exceeds the preset limit, it will disable the drive to the machine and sound the alarm. In order to recover the machine, the platform operation is unaffected, allowing the operator to restore drive when the machine is stowed. It is then possible to drive back onto level ground, which fully restores machine operation. Sounder. Situated on the side of the base control box is a small piezo electric sounder, which is used to provide an intermittent alarm whenever the machine is in operation. Pushing the green power control button or depressing the foot switch in the platform will energise this sounder. This serves to warn people of the operation of the machine. Klaxon, which is also located on the back of the base control box. This performs several functions. Firstly, it can be used as a manual alert by pushing the horn button at the platform control position. Secondly, it is this device which sounds continuously if the tilt alarm sensor detects excessive inclination when the booms are in the raised position. Thirdly, this will sound when the low fuel warning light comes on. And lastly, it is linked to the battery management system, such that when low battery state is reached, the pulsing of the DC motors is mimicked by the klaxon. This reinforces the message to the operator that the machine requires charging. Battery management for electric and bi-energy machines only. Battery condition is permanently monitored by the control circuit, such that when available power has decreased to 80% of the full charge, the battery status circuit begins to chop the power to the battery packs. This function causes the drive system to alternatively stop and start, signalling to the operator that recharging is necessary. At the same time, the klaxon will begin to sound intermittently, again reinforcing the need to recharge the machine. At this point, sufficient power remains to drive to the nearest power point. Should the operator ignore the onset of the discharge warning, the chopping will continue until the machine is rendered inoperative. Immediate charging will then be required. Under no circumstances should a machine be left fully discharged, or severe battery damage can occur in a relatively short time. The battery isolator. A battery disconnect plug is located beneath the base control canopy. This allows the machine control and power circuits to be isolated from the batteries themselves. Always allow the engine to warm up before operating. Turn the 3-position key selector to ground. Ensure the ground and the platform red emergency stops are in the out position. For diesel engines, turn the switch to the glow position. Hold this anti-clockwise for 3 to 5 seconds. Then turn the key clockwise to the start position to start the engine. To check that the green enable power button is working correctly, select any function and try to elevate or lower the platform. As you are not holding and pushing in the green enable power button, nothing should work. Now hold and push the green enable power button on the base control box. Select a function and operate the appropriate hydraulic lever in accordance with the operating and safety manual. Perform a full check of all controls, ensuring that all controls are correctly working in accordance with the decals located on the machine. When not in use, return the machine to the stowed position, turn the base platform key selector to the off position and remove the key. Ground emergency lowering procedure. Please ensure that you check the operation of the emergency controls every day and/or before each shift as part of your operator's duties. The operator and all ground personnel must be thoroughly familiar with the location and operation of the emergency controls. Using the ground controls, elevate the link or secondary boom into the elevator position. Now elevate the upper primary boom. Now push in the red emergency stop to shut down all functions. Open up the canopy and locate the canopy stay to ensure that the canopy remains in the open position. Locate the emergency lowering handle. In the event that the controls fail or the operator becomes incapacitated, the booms can be operated by using the hand pump, which is located on the canopy next to the base controls. To operate, turn the 3-position key selector to ground. Move and hold the lever to be operated. Use the hand pump lever to move the machine. Release the control lever to halt any machine movement. Ensure the base and the platform red emergency stops are in the out position. Turn the base platform key selector at the ground control station to platform. Depress the foot switch or push and hold the green power button on the platform control box. Select a function and operate the hydraulic control lever in accordance with the manufacturer's operating and safety manual. Now cycle all the controls to ensure that the controls operate in the correct way. Use the drive speed selector on the platform control station to determine the speed. Low drive is tortoise, which gives low speed and low engine revs. High drive is hare, which gives high speed and high engine revs. RT drive, or rough terrain, gives low speed and high engine revs. Please note that high drive is only available when the booms are in the stowed position. The HR21 will default to low drive speed whenever the booms are elevated. Select drive joystick from the platform control box. Push forward to drive forward. Pull back to drive in reverse. Steering is controlled by the rocker switch button on the top of the joystick. Left to steer left, right to steer right. All control levers give a fully proportional response. Therefore, the more the lever is moved away from the centre off position, the faster the function will become. When not in use, return the machine to the stowed position, turn the base platform key selector to the off position and remove the key.